So it's been a while. It's the first time I've been on my couch, and God, I don't even know. Feels like a long time. Feels like a long time since I've been home. But yeah, watching Silence of the Lambs, super good. Super jet lagged. I like it when the words cover my face. That's great. Just talk. Just talk, talk, talk. Um, what's up, Chicago? You watching GH right now? Obviously, I'm at home, so we pre-tape. We're a bit ahead, but you know, holy cow, what's going on? Good Lord, what's up, Boston? I was just in Boston. I'm gonna be back again in I don't know in a while. November 22nd. I'll be in Boston again. Black is my favorite color. I have no idea what is happening in here, but that's not uncommon. I loved Canada. It was awesome. I spent some time in Montreal. It was a blast. Super, super good food. I had some poutine and drank a ton of beer and had a blast. I have no idea. I can't really read it all. I just kind of catch them as they fly. I did have some ketchup chips. We did an event at a bowling alley, and I bowled lefties, and I still got a turkey, which was pretty rad because I'm a terrible bowler. So maybe that'll be the thing. Maybe I'll just bowl with my left hand. But yeah, I had some ketchup chips when I was there. They were pretty good. Technically, black is the combination of all colors. So yes, it is. But you're right. You'll never see a black stripe on a rainbow. My wrist is okay. You know, it's all sealed up and stuff. It's a little tender lately. I'm going in to get ultrasound tomorrow to treat the scar tissue because apparently your body doesn't dig it when they put metal on your bones and leave it in there. Who knew, right? Yeah, Canadian poutine. Well, Will was with me, and he tells me that that's the way it was supposed to taste, so I think it's pretty good. I would totally keep the beard. I like the beard, but GH has me on a contractually obligated 5 o'clock shadow, so come Tuesday next week, it's all gone. I'm going to be in Chicago and Cleveland October 10th and 11th. I will be there. So, yeah, I would keep the beard if I could, but I don't know that the show is a fan of the donut beard. So, yeah. No plans for Philly or Indiana quite yet. But at some point, who knows? You know, I'm open to it. I'll be in New York in November as well. Yeah, no, Chicago's going to be a blast. I have never left the airport in Chicago. So everybody always asks, have you ever been? Have you ever been? Technically, I guess I've kind of been a couple of times, but I don't really count airports, so I don't know. But yeah, show's been black. Yeah, show's been black for a while. This week off we've had we inherited an extra dark week, so the writers could, the old team could move out and the new team could move in. So the transition is happening. I have my very first script in front of me right now with the new writers' names on it. Everything said Ron up until now, so finally got some new ones. This is creepy as. This is Buffalo Bill walking around in the darkness in the basement downstairs. Clarice blindly stumbling forward. Such a good movie. Craziness. I haven't watched this movie in a while. Got my bike back yet? No. I decided to do some aesthetic stuff to it. So all the guts are good, but she's going to be in the shop for another week and change or so, getting some pretty making done, new paint and things like that. So fun stuff. Yeah, I don't think Sonny's going to die. I don't know, but I mean, no. Come on now. That just couldn't possibly be the case. I have no idea why GH doesn't like my facial hair. I suppose it's just not like a big enough issue for me to come in and be like, hey guys, can I keep my beard for a little while? I don't know. But yeah, favorite place I've traveled so far? God, I don't know. Costa Rica or Bali. Although I almost died in Bali twice, so I don't know. Come to Myrtle Beach. Sonny, yeah, Sonny's not gonna die. He's Sonny. How could Sonny die? That would be like, no. I don't control content. I imagine you'll get some Naxi pretty soon. I know we shot a bunch of stuff, but you know, I don't know. I surf a lot, so that's what happened in Bali. I almost drowned a couple of times. I got a huge staph infection. Got really sick because I got cut on the reef. Any tricks to remembering lines? Reading them is always a good start. I just read them. I don't know why. I just remember them. Holy cow. It's doing stuff. It's doing stuff. Sonny's on vacation. Technically, we're all on vacation. But yeah. Maybe try out for GH. An email. I was emailed an audition just like any other. You know, when you live in LA and you're trying to get a job, you go out on as many as possible. You just go crazy. So we were pushing. We were trying really, really hard. And I met Mark, and it worked out great. You know, here I am. We start taping again next week. I'll be there next week. So, you know, what's the ring look like? The ring looks like Zeus. I wear this ring all the time. Everybody knows that one. My favorite GH storyline on GH. I have no idea. I like working. That works. Somebody who wants to get into acting, my number one piece of advice is pay attention to your critics. People are going to say mean things about you. Total strangers are going to jump into your life and talk a lot of shit. You have to have thick skin. You got to not take that stuff personally, because it's going to happen. And the more successful you get, the more people talk shit. All the time. All the time. I block like 10 people a day on Twitter. It's okay for people to say stuff about you that you don't like. That's their right. But don't take it personally. Don't let it shut you down. You know? There are nice people out there too. I have seen a few episodes of the show Empire. I interviewed Taraji Henson for Extra not that long ago. She was fun. We had a good time. It would be crazy. Actor character I think the only one I haven't worked with so far is Lucy Coe. That would be cool. I would love that. The mountains, they were beautiful. Vermont as well. That road trip out of Maine and into Montreal was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What's up, Philadelphia? Yeah, you know, it's been a while since I did a Periscope. I figured I'd do one. I don't have a hell of a lot of time anyways. I gotta bail in like 10 minutes, but, you know, plans outside of GH. There's some plans outside of GH. Can't talk about them quite yet, but you will find out, all in due time. I do eat junk food. I've been kind of on the vacation diet for a little while now. I had those, I can't remember the name of them, whatever, the little donut holes when you're up in Canada, Tim Tams or Tom somethings, I don't know, donut holes. They were good. They were super good. And poutine and sausages and donuts and good lord, Timbits. Yes, Timbits. Thank you, Short Canuck. Timbits. They were fantastic. I annihilated like half a box of 20 of them in like 15 seconds when we were bowling. It was pretty solid. I have not removed the rock from my hand yet. Santini is hysterical. Yes, agreed. I work out every day when I can. When I can. I took a bit of a break, obviously, when I took a bit of a fall. It made it a little harder. But, you know, I went today. I went yesterday. I go tomorrow. I'm a fan. No, I am gaining it back. I lost it not that long ago. I got sick, like, right when I went to Maine. So, this is the most I've had it back in quite some time. Crazy town. What's up, Detroit? Scope for my birthday? Probably not. Lemon and hot water. You know, I'm pretty good at this point. It's almost gone. I appreciate that you think that it's good that I'm on GH. I like being on GH. Fans stop you in public sometimes, yeah. Not as much in LA, but yeah, they stop you. It happens. It's nice though, you know. I mean, like, I don't know. They stop you because they like what you do. It's very rare that someone will stop you on the street to be like, hey, look, I think it's a joke that you were hired, and I hate the very core of you. So, usually it's to say nice things. It's cool. I decided to grow the goatee when the other half of my face was black, and I got bored of my face, so I shaved it into a donut. And that's how that happened. I have no idea if we're going to go to a hockey game again. Probably not. Because that was part of the thing last year, was to go to a hockey deal. I don't know what's going on this time. What will you watch tonight? Probably nothing. I'm not a big TV guy. But yeah. That's true. I never take you dancing. I never take myself dancing. I hate dancing. I don't do a lot of that very much. What's up, Cleveland? Yes, New York. November. I will be there. It's going to be fun. You know, I'm going to probably never be on Dancing with the Stars. I'm not a big dancing fan. It's not my thing. Avon Lady, we will get you updates soon. It seems like most of the donations have stopped rolling in, which is totally fine. And probably in late November, we're going to drop the ball for her. We're going to drop the bomb on her. She doesn't know that the money exists yet. So as it starts to approach the Christmas season, she will be notified. And when I am notified, I will let you know. I haven't seen Kirsten, Brandon, or the Bug in a while. I've been gone, really. Night before last was the first night I've slept in my own bed in quite some time. I would love more screen time on GH, but that's up to the powers that be. Favorite Game of Thrones character? I don't know. That's a tough one. I identify with Jon Snow a lot. I really do. I think we have a lot in common. But yeah, I was I went camping. We went to Mount Whitney, then I was back for a couple of days, and then I bounced again. I bailed. I was in Portland, Maine, and then Kennebunk, Maine, and then down to Boston, and then back up to Maine, and then we drove through New Hampshire and Vermont and ended up in Montreal for a few days, and that was fun. Do I think Tom Brady cheated? I don't care. I don't care about sports at all. Not a thing. Never occupies any of my mind space. Bastard executioner tomorrow. What? Never been to Philadelphia. No, never been. But I would love to. I would love to go. Well, thank you. I got a pretty good mom. I think I'm the lucky one in that bunch. It works out good. Is Will still brushing his teeth several times a day? Yes, William is always brushing his teeth. Pretty much constantly. But hey, to each their own. We all have a tick, that thing that we gotta do when we travel. So mine is usually sleep. But filming resumes for GH next week. No sports. Sorry. I was born without whatever gene governs interest in sports. It just kind of doesn't happen. I can get with some country music every so often. It's not something that you'll often find in my car, but I have a lot of friends that listen to it. So I don't know that I hate sports. I just never. I don't know. I never developed an interest in them. I never really participated. I ran track and cross country and stuff back in the day, but I didn't really do much. Get some rest. I need my beauty sleep. I don't know if that's a compliment. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. Do I look that shitty? It's gonna be okay. Did you like when you? I don't know if that was English. Yeah, no, I find other ways to be athletic. It just wasn't sports. I do other stuff. Like I rock climb back when I had 2 hands. I'm in the gym a lot. I like to run. I like to get out and stuff like that. So I am getting over a cold. My voice is coming back. So I think by tomorrow or the day after, I'll be relatively normal. But yeah, what's up, Stacy in Philly? How goes it? Hanging out. West Virginia. I would love to go to West Virginia. I got a buddy of mine who's from West Virginia. We went climbing. He fell in the water. It was funny. I'm back in California, yes. But not for long. A couple of days. I'm going to be in Arkansas with my dad. I think I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. But fishing will probably be involved. Whoa. Well, I will get full use of my hand eventually. But I don't know. We'll see. I have to go in for ultrasound treatment tomorrow to have them, blast the hell out of all the scar tissue that's in my wrist. Apparently, my arm is not a huge fan of the metal plates that are in there, and so a lot of scar tissue is beginning to develop. So we're going to beat it all up. I am not taping this week. We will be taping again next week. I do not hunt regularly. I have hunted before once, and after 3 days of sitting on a hill waiting for elk to cross our path, I traded tags with another hunter and we took a mule deer, and that was the end of that. But, change of temps, bother your wrist. Yeah, change of temps. Altitude seems to bug my wrist a lot. It's a learning curve. All kinds of weird pains just emanate from that area these days, but it is what it is. My shoulder's been jacked up for forever. My knee's been jacked up for forever. I'm just kind of used to having to work around something, You get used to it. My mother hates my motorcycle. She wants to burn that thing to the ground, but, whatever. I liked school when I was younger, yeah. I got really good grades. I didn't have a lot of friends, so school was kind of my thing. I kind of hid behind that kind of stuff. I will probably, I don't know, maybe I'll Periscope from GH, maybe I won't. I don't know that I necessarily plan them. It's a Harley. I have a 1286 Nightster. I have no idea what's going on, good Lord. Yeah, my voice is still a little funky. I do not still model. Periodically, I'll do stuff for like We Are All Smith. I was a shitty model back in the day anyways. I always felt really awkward doing it. I felt like a putz. So usually these days, if it's only for like a reason, We Are All Smith, I've been involved with that since the company was made, and he's a good friend of mine, so I'll do stuff like that periodically, but I don't just model for the sake of modeling. I hate pictures.